I was just reading from the Bible, and I don't know how many of you are paying attention, but in it Jesus was talking about faith. And he said there's two kinds of faith in me. He said there's one kind of faith where people say, I believe in Jesus. Yes, I do. And then they ignore his teachings. And Jesus says, do this. And they say, well, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Depends on what I feel like. And Jesus says, do that. And they say, no, I don't really feel like that today. Maybe tomorrow. And do this. And they say, I don't agree with that. And that is a very weak kind of faith. Jesus says there's another kind of faith. People who say, I believe in Jesus. Yes, I really do. I believe in Jesus. Exactly the same way. But when Jesus says, do this, they say, well, Jesus says to do that. I'll do that. And Jesus says to do this, and they say, well, I'm going to do that, because Jesus says to do that. And Jesus says, do this. And the person says, well, Jesus is my Lord, of course I'm going to do that. And that's a very strong kind of faith. An obedient faith is a strong faith, and a disobedient faith is a weak faith. And then he gives us a picture of what the weak and strong faith look like. Now, you may not know this about me, but I love to play with this stuff. You see what this is? Sand. And what do you do with sand? Yeah, you play in it. How do you play in it? You make sand castles, right? I love making sand castles. I absolutely love it. When we go to the beach, don't I build big sand castles? And I yell at you all day long, don't touch it, not yet, don't touch it, not yet. And then at the end of the day, I finally say, okay, now you can break it. And that's your favorite part of the day, right? I love it. I really do like playing with sandcastles, building sandcastles. And I want to build a little sandcastle with you here today. Make sure you can see. See, I've got my little mold here. Okay. Now I did. Jimmy, sorry about that. That's not yet. You ready? Now, Jesus says that this, look at that. See that little house? That is a sandcastle, right? You like that house? Would that be nice to live in that little house? But what happens when the flood comes? What happened? Yeah. Well, that's not a very safe house to live in, is it? Well, that's the type of weak faith. Jesus says, if you say I'm your Lord, but don't do what I say, if you don't obey me, this is the kind of faith that you have. Whenever anything comes, any water or any difficulties come in life, you will collapse just like that. But he also said there's another type of faith, and it's like this. What's this? What do you think is going to happen when I put the water on that? Let's find out. Ready? What's happening? Yeah. But it didn't fall down at all, did it? Even if I put more on it, it's very hard, it's very strong. Jesus says, when you do what I say, your faith will be like this rock. And when you don't, your faith will be like this sand, weak and collapse. Will you guys pray with me today that God will give you guys a strong faith and help you to obey? Let's pray. Dear Jesus, help us to obey and help strengthen our faith. Let it be strong like rock. You are our rock. In Jesus' name, amen.